What's up, everyone, and welcome back to GK Pro's coverage of the 30th Annual Veterans Park Open, presented by Kratom and powered by Legacy Discs. My name is Gregg Barsby, joined alongside with Luke Humphries. What's up, Luke?
Not too much, man. Always a pleasure to be in the studio with you, and we have a legit card today. I can't remember the last time that a final round in an A tier started with four guys, the entire lead card tied.
It's going to be a Texas showdown.
That's
There's
crazy.
No question about it.
All you guys sitting at 19 under. Is that right? Yep.
Yeah, Miles Seaborn, kind of a Texas staple. Matt Bell coming from out of town, playing a really hot second round, jumping up on the lead card. And Bradley with the hot round of the second round.
Shot a 14 under.
Smoke show. When Brad gets hot, he's going to play really well.
It looks good. It looks easy. He makes it seem simple.
Yeah, he really does. So
we got a windy day today.
We're playing from the golds. This is all the long pads.
Yep.
All day. They've extended hole one. So you're playing from about 20 meters behind where the original tee is. Just under 600 feet, 180 meters. Pretty much the same idea here for a lot of the guys. Just try to get it safe and play it in from there.
Yeah, don't turn it OB right. You see those flags.
Yeah.
Bradley Williams.
And Brad's just having a moment out there, checking out the wind. It is ripping.
He said something about waiting, I think, on the guys on three to throw their approaches.
He's going with a hyzer flip here, and that's flipped too much.
Oh my gosh, that's out.
Next up to
He
tee,
is OB,
Miles
How close was that to the line?
maybe a couple feet.
Wow. It looked like it got smashed a little bit. It turned it.
The wind is ripping.
Yeah, it
no
is.
question,
It
especially
is.
throwing downhill.
I think the extra 50 feet that this tee pad is back to is huge. It's got to skip.
This needs some action. Not gonna make it.
That's out as well. How close was that one?
Bell.
Pretty close.
Oh my gosh.
So after a couple of shots that turned and stayed OB, I feel like Matt's saying, whatever you do, just get it in bounds. There's a lot of room over to the left.
So much room. It makes your approach harder, for sure.
He
but
put steep hyzer on that, and he knows right away. He looks away.
yeah.
He knows that's a good shot.
Rounding off the lead card, Gregg Barsby.
And there you are there. How you feeling this morning?
Yeah, pretty good. I'm playing the same one. You can see the flags are really starting to rip. I'm taking this a little bit left of where I normally would. Really to no avail. Look at this thing flip over.
Oh my goodness. But it's a stable disc.
It's fighting
That's a great spot to be
and
in.
back in bounds.
You don't look like you're that far from Miles' drive. I mean, you guys were like separated by a dozen feet or something.
That's right. Yeah,
Wow.
we're pretty close.
Yeah. He's going
He's
all
gotta
the
go
way back here.
Yes. Which is total bummer. He lost about 150, 200 feet.
And he's basically playing to the spot where you land a drive. Like, he can't get any more aggressive than this. He's going to be left with the shot down the opening.
Yep. Yeah, kind of unfortunate for both of those guys, especially Bradley. I thought his looked perfect. He's playing hopefully a stable flick in, but with the wind, I think it just held it up a little bit.
It did, and he went past the opening. It does get tricky over there.
There's Bell. I'm not sure what mid-range he's throwing, but this one got out and just got too much air under it,
Yeah.
and that's a really difficult putt from there. Outside 55.
What'd you go with there?
I went with the croc, something very overstable.
A little more skippy than the tank.
I rolled it over pretty good there.
Yeah.
That was some sticky finger action.
Yeah. This day was humid. That Texas humidity was out. I was dealing with the same issues as well. Luckily, there's great dirt and sand everywhere on this course. So.
As Miles throws it up there really close. Bell giving this a look. Ooh, just a little inside. Perfect height. Great speed control.
I feel like he's going to be bidding everything today. He's so good at bidding from distance. Leaving it close.
Brad
Wow.
found the pocket where there's no chains or the bucket, right? Like
Yeah.
a little higher. I think that one catches right side chain.
Yeah.
As I just pitch out, I
Wow,
have nothing in there. Yeah,
Just in the brambles,
buried.
the briars. That's a good putt.
Not the way Miles wants to start this round,
No.
for sure. He had to earn the 5.
Yeah. Luckily, 23 holes remaining for him. We are playing the gold 24-hole layout, so many holes. I mean, miles and miles of disc throws to come up.
Oh,
you
big
know?
time, yeah. You got to throw it a few miles out here, no
Yeah.
question.
That's pretty typical. I think moving that tee box back 50 feet really does create a harder hole. The landing zone is just so much more pinched off. Didn't see too many threes on that hole today.
Not really. Okay, so on to gold number 2. The tee pad has been extended about double the length of the hole.
I think you're right, yeah.
Now you're at the tee we were playing the first 2 rounds. This is a very demanding hole. Got to keep it pretty low if you can, and just try to land it in the middle. Take your straightest disc.
Yep. You're going to see a lot of guys go with mid-range, disc down for sure, just to get a straight flight, straight finish.
Not Matt Bell.
Is that a pipeline out of him?
I think so. He's going blastoid. He needs that to hold. Oh,
Get a little help. Get a little help. Oh, no, it didn't.
just barely slips into the stuff. He's got a lot of the distance of the hole covered, though.
Yeah, if you get past the tee pad, the short pad, you've done the work. He'll have a shot, most likely, won't he?
Yeah, he might have to pitch it out, or maybe he'll have a scramble opportunity.
All right, we'll see. What are you going with?
This is a KC Eagle, one I've been throwing all weekend, and that one's just too high. Just left the nose up on it too much, and it's going to be buried pretty good in there.
You went a little faster, though, so you're definitely on the top shelf.
Yes. Yes, that's one thing for sure. You want to get over the hill and get onto that flat. Brad's taking his Mako here. That's a champion Mako.
Oh, yeah.
Nice little slide in the middle there.
Great shot from him.
That's exactly what you want. Just throw it up by the other tee and do the same thing.
And he got 320 straight shot.
Yep. For some of us, that's a real problem. For Bradley, it's not. Miles just overcorks that one just a little bit.
It doesn't kick back.
He got a decent play off
Okay.
of that. Yeah, so here he is in the patent pending stance with his right foot behind the lie. This is very impressive shape from that stance.
Goodness.
That's a really difficult shot.
It is. Looked
Just
like
to give himself a look.
he went mid-range or something to make sure that he stayed in the middle.
That was a mid-range, and from that distance, I was thinking, why is he throwing a mid? There's no way it'll get there, but
Yeah.
he threw it perfectly and has a putt.
Full flighted it.
Super smart. Miles is sneaky. He's one of those guys, you come down around here, you're going to probably play with him if you're playing good.
Yeah. He's
Right?
going to scrap his way around,
He
hit a
does.
bunch of putts.
Yeah, he's a great wind putter.
That's nice.
Yeah, there I was in the woods. I mean, I had a little something out of there. Just try to get it up and maybe drift it another 30, 40 feet.
Yeah, I think that's
Get a
well
little
done.
closer.
You could have easily hit something and made a mistake, dropped short, kicked in. Now you're in the middle.
So here's Brad. He's going to be taking that same Mako that he took off the tee.
I love that. Just throw it twice. You just pured it.
Super smooth, great follow through, and look at this shot.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how you do
That's
it.
the Bradley Williams special right there.
Now,
Okay.
he's almost pinched off. So out and around, great angle control from Bell. What? It's going to get the slide.
Are you kidding
That
me?
was,
What a technical shot from your boy.
yeah, that's a NorCal shot as he shakes it off.
Yeah.
You got to love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, really well done. Super tough position to be in. I'm taking my Nexus, and this is right on the distance of, do I go to the to a faster disc, maybe at 230, 240.
I'd say that was the right play now.
Yeah, it bled off a little to the left, but it's pretty open in there.
Yeah, in
Get
the
a
circle.
look. Yeah. Here's Miles.
This would be an incredible birdie if he could hit this.
Elevator.
Yeah, this wind playing downwind the entire
As he
week.
says elevator, he just got slammed.
Look good.
Bell looking to capitalize on that great approach shot. Probably only 25 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Dead center for Bell. Great 3.
World putting champ. Known for making those, getting warmed up early. You got about the same distance?
Yeah, maybe just inside 20.
Putt
I'll take
from you.
it, though. Nice to make a little tester out of the gate.
Yeah,
You know, I'm not stoked with a 4 on that hole, but it's not a 5.
right. You can get yourself in trouble on that one easy.
Brad making it look easy.
Yeah.
Mid-range, mid-range.
Yeah.
Can't really draw it up any better than that one.
A Mako, too. So glidey.
It's not a Mako 2. It's not a Mako 3.
Oh.
It's just a Mako.
I just a Mako also is what I meant. You got me.
Okay, hole 3. Long position. This is the island hole. 520 feet. Just over 155 meters. You're going to see most of the players just bomb one out there, try to get it into the center cut, and then approach in.
Don't worry about the OB right. You don't need to throw it anywhere near that. I mean, the wind is left to right, but
Yeah, so a lot of these approaches, I feel like, you know, whichever wind it is will dictate how you play this approach.
yep, you're right.
Because you'll see a lot of spike hyzers, maybe some thumbers, or even grenades.
Yeah.
Or
Then
if
you'll
it's
see people-
tailwind, you might see guys go through. Bell unleashing.
Oh, yeah. Getting hyzer at the end of the flight, that'll put him in prime position. He'll have about 180.
That's a
to
crush.
200 feet from
That's
there.
a crush. He's way up there.
You know.
Brad still got that leaf hanging on to him.
Giving him extra power.
Yeah.
This looks good. Get a skip, too. Oh, yeah. A little tighter than where we saw Matt land, but
He's not happy with that shot.
Okay.
He knows that's too tight
okay.
for what he wanted.
Yeah. Going with that disc you threw off one?
No, this is a 168 Destroyer. A little bit lighter, something that I can whip.
Yeah.
And very overstable.
Look at that thing. Dancing out there.
It's a pretty decent position.
Yeah.
Could be maybe a little wider, but it's not too tight.
Right.
And this is pretty typical for this course. When everybody's out in the open, you see a little spread, right? You see 3 or 4 discs within a 20-foot range, you know?
And everybody wants to be second or third so that they're not win reading the
That's
entire
right.
group. Here you are.
Yep, I'm playing first, and we've got a tailwind.
Okay, so you're going up the gut.
I'm going up the gut, trying to keep the nose up because it's a blind approach, trying to keep the nose up and throw it hard enough.
This looks great.
Yep.
Period. Wow. Through that Nexus, so it's sticky plastic, sits down quick.
It almost got away from me a little bit, nearly rang it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
A 2 on this hole?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
And
Wow. Oh, no. Is that in, though?
No, that's out.
No, it hit the one root it needed to miss. That looked pure.
yeah, a little sawed off from Brad, and that's a critical error.
And that's also part of being a little bit cut off. You said he was mad about the tee shot a little bit. Was that a grenade? Or?
There's the grenade.
Goodness gracious.
Those are the ones you pray don't hit the basket because then it goes, takes off.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's so good at grenades that he worries about hitting the basket.
This
Oh
was
my.
one of the most unfortunate things I saw all round.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, that was messed up.
Yeah.
Okay. It just rose up on him. I think the wind just kicked. And this is kind of how this course will play as well.
Yeah.
With these gusts.
Yeah.
You just hope that you're not on the wrong side of them.
Right.
And unfortunately, Bell got pimped right there.
You can't guarantee you're going to have the same wind as the competitors that just played in front of you.
Bell's looking to make this. Oof.
Little long, stays safe. There is OB past that basket. You can see the railroad ties surrounding this green are the OB line.
And that one just got away from Matt.
Uncharacteristic miss from him.
And that was such a tight move as well. Matt's such a strong putter. You can't really tell if he's doing great or not.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, his putt looks clean. Probably wouldn't have changed much about it.
You could tell he wanted it, threw it a little hard maybe.
Yep. Yeah, maybe a little bit of emotions riding from being the best drive to all of a sudden,
Yeah.
you know, it's pretty much a 3 or a 5.
Yeah, it is.
If you get it in, it could be a 3, and if you don't, it's a 5. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, Matt's carding a 6 with the missed putt there. That's a real bummer. I mean, that's how fast it happens.
Right.
That's 3 strokes,
So quick.
Miles and I.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? I mean, that hole's tough.
Luckily, it's early on in the round. I think if that happened later, it'd be devastating. He's
Yep.
got some holes to make it happen, though. Hole 4, one of the easier holes on the course and the front 9.
Yep, still got 21 holes to play. I mean, we're back into what you would call the original holes.
Yeah.
They've been playing these ones. I mean, all the greats that have won this tournament.
Yeah, 4-time champion Barry Schultz playing this exact hole years ago.
I wonder what Barry throws here. He's so
Probably
cool.
not a forehand.
Probably not a forehand.
This looks great, though.
Good stuff.
And there it goes.
What?
Oh,
It's crazy to watch the discs come into this green
I was curious how it got there as well.
because you threw it inside and somehow it ends up left.
Yeah, and rolled closer to the basket.
Hey,
It rolled from maybe 25, 28 down to 15.
okay.
Okay. There's Miles going with that grenade again. What a unique shot. Oh, and just catches the bounce.
Typical on this green.
Yeah, it's hard pack. It's going to bounce.
Yeah.
And discs are going to move.
Yeah.
It's so hard to land a shot flat here because you've got to play over these bushes.
Bradley going grenade as well, it looks like.
He's got a
that.
different grip. He's got the knuckleball grip.
That one looks like it hurts, man.
And that has a lot of action and then just hits the brakes.
Wow.
Good shot.
Good shot from him.
I think he's just doing that to show off. He's so talented. He's like, oh, I'll just do this. Watch this.
I haven't done this yet for
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
Show them how I can do it. I mean, I would too if I was the cleanest form in Texas, maybe the States.
Bell going
Real high.
flick. That was an ace run. And then it rolls back.
Curls up for him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's inside the circle.
So easy to forehand this thing past the basket. I mean,
You just barely want to hang it above those branches on the left when you're throwing the flick. But you're really at bay to what the wind's doing.
you are, right?
Just short from Miles. You can tell this basket's been in a while. You got the erosion going on down
For
there.
sure. It's starting to lean a little bit.
It fools you into thinking, makes you think that it's an elevated basket. No, the ground is just eroded away. As Bell comes in with his 2. Bradley looking to clean up here.
Weird.
I can see your face. You're very perplexed.
I thought that was dead center. His form looked like he
Like he's further away.
connected. Oh, man.
That's the one I'm surprised about. I was talking to my caddy, and I said, I'll put 100% Brad will jam this next one. Because I've seen him do that every once in a while, right? He'll miss a putt, just no feeling,
Yeah.
bangs the next one.
Shows up ice cold and bangs it.
Yeah, I was really surprised when
Yeah.
he didn't make the next one.
I'm surprised sitting here right now. That's not something you see from him.
It's the easiest hole on the course. One of
Yeah.
the easiest holes on the course to take
And
a
he's
bogey on.
10-30 for a reason.
Yep, kind of out of character there.
05, another blind shot here at Veterans Park. This one playing 349 feet, but probably playing more like 315. I think we mentioned in previous rounds. just over 105 meters. You're really just looking to hyzer this thing, drop it in on a dime. The green is small, and the trees are wiry.
Yeah, as I look up in the sky, I'm wondering what the wind's going to do because it's all based on the wind here.
Here you are, wind reading again for the group.
Playing
This looks good.
Swirly Star Eagle
Stay up.
2019.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh, bro. Did you see it flash the chains
I did.
from up top?
Yeah.
You can just barely see the basket.
Yep, maybe
Wow.
a millimeter more nose down, and that one was jammed.
And the nice thing about it, too, is it stayed right there.
Yeah, I think I had good speed, didn't go anywhere.
No.
Park job and Bell following suit. This
More
looks pretty good.
hyzer. Also, great looking shot, though.
Whoa.
I mean, he followed your line to a T.
Almost jumped it in there. Nice shot from Matt.
Yeah. These guys fortunate that you're able to read the wind right and put the good throw on it. If you had maybe not thrown as good of a shot, they'd be left wondering.
And that one got wind blasted. It just got pushed down.
Dropped out of the sky.
Yep. I think it had a little too much hyzer on it. And the wind just got the top plate, just pressed it down.
And he'll most likely have no putt from there.
Brad going with the inside out. Pretty much a flat release that turns over and
Ooh, I
then
like it.
hyzers out. Wow, that was
right
so
behind
close.
the basket.
Wow.
3 of you guys hunting.
That was so close. And like you said,
Gosh.
he's got nothing in here. Throwing the Matt Bell Mercy.
Don't roll. Okay.
He's got his Matt Bell Mercy.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
I had a good laugh about that because
Yeah.
there's Matt on the card.
Yeah. And it's been a couple years since Matt was with him. There we go, Brad.
You can see Brad's kind of mad at himself still from the prior hole.
Yeah.
I think maybe the prior 2 holes with the missed up shot.
Mm-hmm.
Good putt from Bell.
Oh, yeah.
That one sticks it. Miles to salvage his 3.
Yeah, unfortunate to end up in that bush.
And I'm super relieved.
That this
It's
one's
parked.
10 feet.
Thank goodness.
Take your time. Pick a link. There you go. Good bird from you. You've jumped up a couple strokes into the lead on these guys now. Fast start.
Yeah, it really comes down to hole 3. I feel like, still got a 4-on-1 and a 4-on-2 is. Those are acceptable scores, but nothing special.
Yeah.
3 really dictates if you're going to get off to a decent start or not.
Like you
It's
said,
a 2-stroke swing
it's a
hole.
2-stroke swing, right?
Yeah. Number 6, they moved this into the long. I'm switching up the play today. I'm going to go with the forehand. I'm going to try to give it kind of a little Jeff Bennett action, try to whip it out to the right, let the disc swing up to the left.
Shout out to Jeff Bennett.
And I didn't get it over.
Hold over. Thank you.
The wind pushed it.
It'd
But
be
the nose was too far up. It couldn't do it, and it rolled over to the left there.
okay.
Yeah.
Possibly impeded on that upshot.
Yeah, I couldn't see how far it was rolling. Never a good thing when your disc is rolling the opposite direction of the basket.
No. Bell's going forehand as well.
Yep, I think he's trying to whip this thing over. And again, the nose just a little too high.
Stalled it out.
It stalled it out, right? You got to get the right side of the disc over. That way the wind can get under it and just swing it.
Yeah.
Bennett was one of the best at that shot.
Both of you guys threw good shots for the other basket.
For the other hole?
Yeah.
Of course. How many times have we all been there?
Yeah.
Now Brad looking to crush this. I feel like he's going big, bada boom.
Oh, no.
There's that crosswind.
Okay. If you go right and fight, it's the worst thing that can happen. You end up
Buried in there.
in an impossible position. I saw Brody Smith up there as we were teeing on 5. He had thrown his tee shot on this hole up near our tee box.
Brody probably barely get in there. He's so big.
Yeah.
He just had to be struggling to just get to his disc. Up
He
in those
went
bushes.
scuba second. It looked good. I'm not sure what happened, but it looked good. Hard to stop a disc on this downslope, though. One of the trickier greens on the course for sure.
You've got to try to get got to try to get the nose of the disc down and land it flat. Bell with a great shot here. Now I'm trying to just play a little turnover with the wrist.
Stop.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm stoked with that.
Yeah.
Hit on the high side.
And this has just got to be a layup from Miles.
Great angle.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was sketchy, though.
That
Anything
was.
could happen there.
Bigger rocks.
Here's Brad. A little straddle down the hill, maybe 20, 25, just over the rim.
That's a great putt.
I like that. I like that make over the high chains.
Uh-huh.
He made sure that one got nose down.
Mm-hmm.
And whoa, a little high
Hey, a
there.
little high.
I wasn't gonna leave it short.
All good.
I don't know what Bell and I were talking about. Probably something silly. Probably that it wasn't dead center. 'Cause we'll play that game sometimes. Like, gotta hit it perfect.
Or you take some flack.
Yeah, Bell. Yeah, I took some flack for that one.
A little high, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so hole 7. This basket's changed.
You can actually
Slice it
see
in.
where it's at right now. Look on the right side of your screen. There's that gray area. Up to the right is where we're going to be playing today. About
Yeah.
the same distance. Probably plays another 15 to 20 feet higher up in elevation. And works best for a left to right moving shot coming into the screen. So you're going forehand.
Going forehand, trying to wing it out there, and finally got it to turn over.
Oh, man.
Over to the other basket we go.
This can be a tricky spot to be, too.
Not good. It is not good because now I'm behind all that
Yeah.
crazy, all those crazy bushes. I mean,
All right, and Bell wisely chooses the backhand there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to follow you there this time.
yeah, smart play. That's a good looking line. Got to
Gotta
stay
get
up.
Stay up.
Oh,
it
he got
fought.
through.
Okay. So what is he, like 40, 45?
I'll bet you 40
Okay.
up the hill.
Way up the hill.
Yeah, it's steep, but
Yeah.
he's definitely got to look.
Okay. I do just like the laser beam line here.
Brad pretty much doing the same thing. Look at that crosswind, just beating it down. And had he missed that last branch, I think it would have been gold. But he'll have a look up the hill. Any look for 2 here is fantastic.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Miles looking for it to turn just a little.
Stay straight. Don't miss that tree on the other side.
Golly.
Uh-oh. And he
He's over
knows he's
there.
over in the bummer zone.
You guys are going to have some interesting scrambles.
Yeah,
Miles
so-
up first.
Taking the grenade, going straight over. I mean,
Really?
he's in a terrible position here. And he hits up by the basket, and it just shot off like a rocket.
Oh my gosh, it goes through that set of
And
trees.
slides back down the hill within 40 feet of where he threw the shot.
That's brutal.
And typically I won't throw the Nexus on flick, but the shape of it, I've got to shape it around the bushes and keep it in the air, trying to get all the way to the basket. Top brick.
Oh my gosh.
Try to clearing it to the top.
There you go.
Yeah, my
Some
caddy-
good audio from you.
Yeah, my caddy said, about 4 or 5 inches. I was
About
like,
that.
Dang it.
Down, man. Go too hard.
Yeah, Miles. That just sums it up. His
Yeah.
hole can just be ruthless.
Yeah, I can. Oh, stop. What a birdie that would have been.
Brad giving it a look with the turnover.
So Bell's even closer than this.
I don't know if he captured Bell's putt.
Okay. We might have missed it.
Bell went jump putt up the hill, and it just never hyzered. Just went straight
Okay.
past the basket.
Okay.
And he was kind of mad. He said air ball. It wasn't a bad air ball because discs don't hyzer. When you put them up 10, 15 feet high, they just don't go left.
Right.
Pretty good putt. Just kind of sailed it. So Bell got his 3.
Okay.
He's kind of like,
Yeah.
why isn't this in the basket?
Yeah, that's the Matt Bell not so stoked tap in there that you see. All right, hole 8, championship tee pad back here. Must clear these trees
Top of the Texas world.
to land inbounds. Yep. We don't go that high in Texas, but this is about as good as elevation gets here. The cart path isn't OB off the tee, but after you establish a lie on the left side of it, it does become out of bounds. So we're just looking for a big smash.
Yeah, the door's open to crush it now with the OB not being in play off the tee pad. I'm going with my blue boss. Try to take this low and just a little too much turn.
Not a bad.
Oof. It's the worst place you can be on this side of the path.
Okay.
It's
All right.
terrible. Yeah, hit that bench, and Bell looking to hold over. Oh, and it slides up in there.
Into the little natural tree bunker on the left side of the fairway. That's a common spot for people to land, especially after they watch their competitor right before them turn it over a little bit.
Yeah, and Brad going smash town. That's a crush.
Get over it.
Whoa. He almost threw it to where he did the other day.
way.
It's just crushing the disc.
See if he's got a shot from there.
A 600-foot drive at least.
Golly. He's averaging over 6 bills on this tee pad for the week.
Miles, that's looking pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Drop
Hits
down
the tree
right in
and
the center.
drops. That's perfect there. He'll have 225.
Bell just wisely playing a flick roller to get it up there.
Gotta kind of stop, though? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It looked like it was headed for the OB.
It hold a little more than I thought it would, but Bell's looking good. Should have no problem from there.
You've got this tricky pinched off view.
Oh, yeah, this is-
Oh, whoa.
And it goes through that.
Oh. Okay.
And this guy's all laughing at the shot. Wow. I wasn't very happy at that point,
Yeah.
that
Like I
particular juncture.
threw a drive that I thought was good and ended up here. Guy.
A little bit of a late release from Miles there, and
Discs don't get through that bunker either.
he hit the bunker.
That natural tree bunker is so grabby. Anything coming in left to right on that green.
Bell just playing a little flick here.
Oh my god. Lifted it.
Flat the nose up.
Wow.
Just rose up
Yeah.
on him.
Mm-hmm. Where's this? No way. He had a shot. He was on his knees in the
Sick.
trees.
So sick. Great shot from Brad. He's going to get a tap out 3.
Wow.
Pick up at least a stroke on everybody on the field
Guess that
or on the card.
Perks are throwing 6 bills. Bell trying to run that for sure. Has the backstop behind it. I'm guessing you maybe have a similar thought in your mind.
Have fun with that. Nice.
You see some gusting wind there. What'd you say?
I said, have fun with that.
How far is it?
It's not too far. It's inside the circle, but I'm still just like, what?
Yeah.
What are you doing? I tried to get a little greedy and run it with the safe basket position, and it just. I'm fortunate that it didn't roll back down the hill, and it sat right where it did.
Yeah.
Cause it's
This is a little slopey right there.
easy to
Yeah.
roll down there. Yeah, I gotta have a good laugh at myself after that one. I'm like, come on, buddy.
So, your good buddy and California native Matt Bell gives it a little bid. You guys are razzing each other a little bit, and you're thinking to yourself, like, I might just drop this one
Yeah,
in on
yeah.
him, you know?
And then you just completely blow it, throw it into a tree.
But you made the putt, so.
Greatest all-time backfires. As Brad taps in a perfect 3. I mean, you can't play the hole any better than that.
No, you cannot. That's a not so stoked Matt Bell tap out again.
He's like, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
All right, on to hole number 9. One of the original holes, 259, just under 80 meters. Everyone's just going to try to hyzer it around this big oak tree. Get it to swing to the left.
Legend has it, this is the hole that invented the term poke and hope.
Is that real?
No. This is actually a new tee.
I love it. And the poke it up. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is definitely a poke and pray.
Yeah.
Just try to get it around the tree and, Maybe play Plinko down there. Maybe it's super clean.
Worth noting, you now have 3 strokes on your card.
Oh, and there it is. Brad just hits a random bunker.
Wow. Misses that. He probably hits one of the next ones, but he's closer.
Now I'm playing that 11-time Firebird, just trying to swing it around.
Okay. A little higher out.
Ugh.
Oh, not a friendly kick.
Yeah, that was ugly. That's an ugly position to be in. Especially on this hole. I know it's a poke and pray, but you really feel like I have to get this hole.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in this situation. You know, we're coming down the stretch. Yeah, we've got maybe
Sounded good.
a dozen holes or more to play. 15 holes.
Yeah.
But still, you know,
Yeah, you want this one.
coming into this round, the entire leaderboard, top 10, was within 5 strokes of the lead.
Oh,
Whoa.
my gosh.
What a shot.
That's kind of what you see. One of the 3 or 2 of the 4 or whatever get through.
As Brad
What a bid.
puts a great bid on it over that stump. That's a tough position to be in.
Yeah.
Speaking of crazy positions, what am I doing?
Looks like you're running it.
I am running this, no question.
Joking me, dude.
You were already headed out fast, too, huh? You were beelining for the bucket.
You've got to be joking me. I went through the gap that Miles is going through right here, and he executes it perfectly.
Wow.
Great putt.
That is a great putt.
I mean, I don't think I could have made a better putt from there.
I mean, you splashed a lot of chains.
That's why I'm like, you're joking me. It happens. Bell, after a near ace run,
Yeah.
getting back on track after a tough couple of holes.
Yeah, fun to see how the disc ended up where it was. We play this hole, constantly, and you never get to see the ground action, the tree kicks, the skips.
It's hard to get behind that basket on the tee.
Yeah.
I mean, Bell pured that one. Brad,
Just,
par, kind of ho-humming.
like that little simple thing that he's doing right now. Changed his putt up a little bit, I think at USDGC actually, prior to the 3rd round. We played that one together, and he went 9 under bogey free.
Yeah,
just,
one little change. And
simplified things, got back to some basics, and I love it. Hole 10.
this hole is all about the wind. Usually it's a right to left to help the disc slide. Once it gets up in the air, the disc will want to slide left hard. Guys will be looking at maybe throwing a fairway overstable or a driver.
Yeah, we take full speed, even though it's only 291, just because of how high the disc needs to be thrown.
Yeah, you almost have to stall it out up there. Miles looking at a pretty steep hyzer angle. That looked great.
Wow. Great shot from him.
Yeah, it's exactly what you want.
Yep.
He gave that no room for chance. He put that on steep hyzer angle and just said, okay, let the wind drag it over there.
Yeah.
Didn't even let it get flat.
Expert wind player.
Yes, he is very good in the wind.
This needs to hook up.
And a tough little rollout.
Those mesquite trees are so grabby. If you hang it out right at all, they typically pull you down, roll you left. He'll have a putt from there, but those trees have thorns in them. Makes it a little bit harder to putt out of.
So at this point, I'm watching Brad throw, and I have 2 on the card. But at this point, I believe Emerson had caught me. This is one of the times that I had looked at the score to see what was going on.
Yeah.
And Emerson had birdied these, and we were pretty much knotted up.
Hot start. This needs to swing.
Knowing that, I proceed to pull the next shot.
You did cut through, though, to the
That's not a bad place to be. I'm
side of it. Yeah.
just inside the circle.
Bell's got a good look, too, actually. You can be fully obstructed back there.
40-footer off the nubs and in. Great putt from Matt. He's done that a lot. You'll see this kind of goes up in the air and just enough. He kind of bounced that one in there.
Yeah, he did. Some body English.
Feeling it. Showing some love to the crowd. Everyone's getting, Bell's a real showman.
He is.
That guy can play.
And it only takes one to get him heated up. He's feeling it now.
That was a much tougher putt than what I saw from. I mean, yeah, look at his foot was
Crazy
way
technical. Yeah, it was almost like a horseshoe putt.
Got a little bit of a wind, and the wind
you
just
could
got
see
under
it.
it. A little bit.
No gimme in the wind. That wasn't like a 15-footer or anything for you. That was
Yeah,
circle's edge or
right
outside.
right on the circle's edge. And Miles, being a really good wind putter, just jams it right in there.
Fortunate that he didn't roll behind that tree there. It becomes a really tricky putt.
It's just, I'm like, why didn't you just putt with the driver?
And Bell, even after that 6 that he took on 3, able to fight back and get himself into pretty good position. Only one back of you now.
He's clawing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, those last 2 birdie holes, he's got them both. Mm-hmm. Whereas I'm on the other side of the spectrum, starting to feel the wheels are starting to get a little wobbly. But on to one of my favorite holes on the course, number 11, 300 feet, just over 90 meters. The signature hole of Arlington disc golf, I would say, here at Veterans with the star and the Texas flag. It's just a legendary hole, and nothing super difficult, but it forces you to hit a gap. And make a shot. Yeah.
Ending up on the left side of the basket, Miles will most likely have a headwind putt coming back.
That's okay. He's good at those.
Yeah.
Here's Bell. I'm not certain what disc he's throwing here, but straight shot just never found edge and a little short. Be outside the circle, probably a 40-footer.
Something tells me he's running it.
Yeah. He likes those 40-plus footers.
Yeah, he does that. This is that Mako, huh?
Yes.
Same disc he threw on 2 twice.
And
very straight.
Yeah, never moved. Never deviated.
No. He'll have 36, looks like, for his going back to that KC Pro Eagle.
It's starting to get a little breezy out there. I'm really starting to feel it now.
Look at all those leaves blowing around.
I'm playing that same 10-time Eagle Champion Edition style plastic. Little low this time.
It's a hyzer, though.
It'll get up in there.
That was a nice scoop. Yeah. You put it on that angle. It was a little hyzer. Does it hit?
Yep. And okay, so Bell's first to play. Yeah, right around 42 feet here.
Dude, right to left downwind. This is a hard one to run.
Wow, he's loving it. This one. Yeah, the crowd approves. They know how tough that putt is.
Dude, that was going to 40 feet if he missed that. It was cruising. You see it starting to lift and move left right as it hit the chains.
I think he got down watching it, hoping that it didn't just cut through. Because it's starting to, with the wind, it's flying.
Yeah.
It's easy to let it kick up on edge somehow and just jump out of the chain.
Sick putt.
Yeah, Brad making it look too easy. Look at that. Great speed.
Oh, yeah.
I think that would have went in if there was no chains. It would have just clanked the post.
Mm-hmm. I think you're right. That's a sick putt. 2 for 2 to start. Let's see if you guys can.
Miles is a little right to left. A little right to left head. And he pulled it just a little bit. We were talking about that after the hole. He just pulled it.
Oh, yours lifted as well.
Yeah, wind got under it. I released it a little too high. Yeah.
Tough break there. Matt Bell picks up 3 strokes in 3 holes.
Yeah. So, Luke. Yeah.
That's bad, isn't it, Greg?
That's not good. So we're going to need to get some birdies.
Get back on the train.
Yeah.
Here.
Yep. Especially with those 3.
Dang.
Those are birdie holes.
Crazy.
Bell got them all.
The drama is palpable on that final card.
Yeah. So, okay, this is a new hole, number 12.
Yeah. We're playing gold tee here, stretching it back like another 300 feet. I believe it played 560 from the other pad, so just a smash. We're teeing off out of bounds, so you must cross that sidewalk and stay
Yeah, that's right. You have to get to the right side.
Right to left, tailwind. That's a good hyzer shot from Matt. Probably leaving himself 400 in.
I bet you he's got more than that.
Okay.
I bet you he's probably got,
420, 430.
Yeah, 440.
Okay.
I would say. I mean, just over 100 feet in front of the other tee pad. And with the way the wind's playing, I think everybody swings it out and around that post.
Yeah.
Is it a post or it's like a sign that's
It's a
right on
sign.
the walkway?
Mm-hmm. It's right in your way. You got to choose a direction.
Miles, power hyzer. That one stood up for him just a little too much.
Got to hook up. Okay, it's fine.
Yep.
There is no beeline over there that he was headed
he's safe,
towards.
but he's gonna have more meat on the bone.
Went a little far right, not as far straight. You're going back to that boss?
Yep. Nice
This looks
smooth
perfect.
hyzer. Get it up and let the wind drag it.
Yeah, you got the height on it. You got it flat.
Yep.
Got the extra cruise.
And that one's probably at about 400.
Maybe even less, huh?
Yeah.
So Matt's still got a full shot with a ripping right to left wind. He's got to start this thing 40 feet right of the basket at least.
And he did.
But
The wind's grabbing it. He got it up in the air, and it just jumped out left. And you can
Dude.
see how nasty that
my
wind is.
gosh, yeah,
Just
the ground
shoving
play.
it. Just shoving it left.
You have to play like 40, 50 feet of ground play on this hole.
It's crazy. You're like, wait, I'm throwing over at the other tee pad.
Yeah.
But that's where you need to throw it if you want it to
Exactly.
get near the basket.
I mean, he
Tough
started
one.
that one 80 feet right and gets that 50.
I
And
mean, that's a crazy amount of ground play. The way the wind is just dragging them once they start rolling.
yep.
Here's Brad. He's probably got about 415 to the pin.
I like this.
That's got better angle.
Oh my gosh, he got robbed on the skip. I feel like
he didn't get anything out of that.
No,
Maybe a little. I mean, I can't say it was a little too flat. It looked perfect. He just
Yeah.
left it short.
he got 15 feet of the 50 ground play that we were averaging thus far.
So I'm playing Scorp from about 400, trying to play that ground play.
Yeah,
Maybe just threw it a little too hot. Just a little too far.
almost exactly on line though, huh? He played it just perfectly right. Got it back left. Hard one to run.
That looked like it was a 250-gram putter right there.
It did, right. Shook the ground when it landed.
Bell looking to capitalize. You see the wind. You see the putter fighting the wind. It
Yeah.
just started doing a wobble.
Yeah, Miles, a great wind putter, wants no part of that one. Right to left headwind. I mean, it was brutal. Great effort from you to even grab metal from there.
30-footer into the headwind. That's a tough putt. That's my style of straddle putting. That's a hard one. At this point, good putt from Bell. It's in.
Yeah,
At this point, I can't help but feel like I'm choking.
yeah.
I know Emerson's got me by 1 or 2 now. Kind of just been going flat for
Yeah.
the past few holes.
Yeah. 5 pars in a row.
Bell has picked up 3 on me in the last 4
Yeah,
to tie it back up after his really unfortunate 3rd hole.
right. You just feel like you're letting people in to a degree. You've
Big
kicked the
time.
door open for them.
For sure. This is anybody's game, even off the chase card. I feel like, you know,
Yep.
top 10 players, it's still anyone's game.
Yep.
That's the front 12. We will see you guys on the back 12 for the conclusion of the 2020 VPO. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, for Gregg Barsby and Luke Humphries, we appreciate you watching the GK Pro coverage. We'll see you on the back 9.